go.
So today we're going to make a dessert pizza, and as we were looking for ideas online, we saw that there is a new trend called the dessert pizza. So we're going to make a brownie on the bottom, and we're gonna add the toppings later, which is just gonna be some whipped cream, and we got blackberries and raspberries as well. So we're gonna start with the brownie part first.
Okay, so first we're adding the butter to the bowl.
And then we're gonna add the sugar.
And yes. Then the coffee granules.
If she can get it open.
Okay, I got it.
So what we did with the sugar is we put about a 1/4 cup of Truvia, because the recipe called for about a cup of sugar, but we didn't want it to be that sugary, so we put 1/2 cup of sugar and then a 1/4 cup of Truvia, because that's the equivalent of 1/2 cup of normal sugar. Butter, sugar, coffee together.
Okay, now we're adding the eggs. 2 of them, but one at a time. Emma's adding one now.
There we go.
Look. Force helps. Oh wait, no. Probably add the other one now.
And now that it's all combined to a kind of thick mocha-colored substance, we're going to add the 1/2 and 1/2, which is just 2 tablespoons of that. And then some vanilla extract, but we didn't have any vanilla extract, so we thought we'd try some coconut extract.
You can.
because everyone has coconut extract instead of vanilla extract.
No. But you can use whatever extract you want. There's also like almond extract or orange extract.
Yeah.
You can use that too.
And we're just gonna put 1 teaspoon of coconut because it's quite kind of overpowering, so
Yeah.
didn't add as much as vanilla.
And then we'll add the chocolate chips, and we wanted to put white chocolate chips in there too, so just do it.
Yep. And then you're just gonna beat it together on low speed until it's all nice.
Combine. Now we add the flour to this wonderful mixture. We used almond flour because we wanted to. But you can use whatever flour you want, like you said. And we also use a little bit of like white flour.
And also another thing that you can do is you can get oatmeal, the rolled oats, and then grind it in a food processor, and that's also a good flour as long as you grind it enough. Or you can also grind it in a coffee grinder because that gets it to a finer consistency. And I've also found that old-fashioned rolled oats, instead of the 1-minute ones we can just put in the microwave, they are better to grind and easier to grind as well.
Or you just buy oat flour, which is a lot
Which is
easier.
expensive.
Oh, okay, then maybe do the oat thing.
Yeah.
It's not that hard, but okay. So then we'll add in 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. A little bit of salt. We don't have a good time. And then lastly, the cocoa powder to make it taste like chocolate.
Because the dark chocolate chips and the white chocolate didn't do that in the first place.
They will too. And also if you don't want to put, well, cocoa powder is always good, but you could also, like, instead of the chocolate chips, use like just normal chocolate if you want to make it, or you can just use both too to make it taste more chocolatey.
Olive oil to the pan so that it doesn't stick.
You can also use baking paper.
Yeah.
Parchment paper. And then when you're done with spraying the pan or whatever, buttering the pan or whatever you're doing, you can put the dough in there. And look at how good it looks.
And then spread it out so it's even. And make sure it's even on all places because then it's going to be overcooked in some, undercooked in others.
No. It looks like this. And you can put it in the oven now. You should put it in the oven now.
So the oven's preheated at 350. And it's going to be in there for about 25 to 30 minutes. So now we're gonna make the toppings. So it's gonna be 2/3 cup of vanilla yogurt. We just have these small little cups that we're gonna add in there.
And then we put in whipped cream. We bought this one from the store because we didn't have much time. But you can just do it yourself too.
Yeah. It's probably better to do it yourself because
Healthier.
yeah.
And with less
Generally.
sugar.
Yeah.
And then just mix it.
And this is what it's gonna look like when it's combined, all silky and smooth. And now we're gonna put the topping on.
And Marta decided to join us if you didn't notice.
There it is. Spreading it on. And make sure you cool it first before for at least 5 minutes, so it's not as hot when you put it on, because then the topping gets hot and just doesn't taste as good. It smells like vanilla. And then just add the strawberries and whatever you like. You can add nuts. You can put some chocolate syrup on it as well. We decided it was chocolatey enough without the syrup.
She meant raspberries, by the way, not strawberries. Putting blackberries on there too. You can just put any kind of fruit on there, whatever you like. No, don't put the on.
Emma's done cutting!
Woohoo! Now we'll try it.
That's really good.
If you want to make it look like a pizza more, get like a round pan. But we didn't have that, so we just used this.
So there you have it, guys. A quick and simple recipe for you to do at home of a brownie pizza, which is basically the two most unhealthy things you can put together. But we tried our best to make some changes so that it's not as unhealthy.
And you can make it healthy. You can put less sugar in it or less, not butter. You can put less sugar in it.
And if you don't want any butter, just switch out with applesauce or any other alternative.
Okay, well, thanks for watching.
And thanks for me for being there!
Yes, thanks to her for being there too.
Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and give us some comments or video responses if you made the recipe yourself.
And subscribe! Send us a picture. We want to see what you made. And thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.